My struggles are not the cause of your struggles. I've said this before because I've gotten comments like this before, and it's always so frustrating to me that people come at me angry that I'm able to get help for my mental health issues and they are not. Or the person that was yelling at me today was saying that I'm the reason that their husband can't get the medication he needs and is dying. I'm the reason. Because I live in California and my medications for my mental illness are free for me. And somehow being on the system, having what I need to live a somewhat peaceful life. It's not the greatest. I'm not living in luxury. I don't have probably as much as most of you have. You know, I got an apartment, I got a bed, and I got a TV. I don't really want that much else except to not be miserable all the time and to not hurt. That's all I'm seeking in my life, is simply to not hurt anymore. I just want to feel better. Smoking weed or drinking, or I just want to feel better. It's not about wanting to be high. It's about wanting to not hurt anymore. And I get that a lot of you are also hurting. There's a lot of pain in this world. There's a lot of sickness. There's a lot of down and outs. But when you're blaming one person who's sick for the reason that another person is sick, when the two people are not connected in any way, it's what am I doing that is causing your husband to suffer? What am I doing that is stopping your husband from being able to get his medications? What am I doing? By seeing my doctor and taking my medications, how is that preventing other people from seeing doctors and getting medications? And I know that not all, sorry, my hand is itching. Not all medications are free. Because some cost a whole lot more, and unfortunately, medications that will help people who are dying are extremely expensive, and they're often not free. Everywhere there are places they're free. You can go online and look for services that will help provide your husband his medication. Like, if it's not where you live, you can try to move to where the medication is. That's kind of what I did. I couldn't get medication in Florida, but when I got to California, I could. I had nothing to leave behind. I had no family that cared about me. I had no job. I had no kids. I had nobody. So there was nothing stopping me from going where the help was. Now, a lot of you also need help. And I'm aware that it's not it's not possible for most people to just up and move where the help is. But to blame the people who are receiving help for your lack of it is just, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's like that post you see all the time, uh oh, why can people get heroin for free, but I have to pay for my insulin, which I need to survive? Well, why? The question should be, why do I have to pay for my insulin? You don't have to bring in another person's struggles or another person's haves or have-nots to justify whether or not you deserve a medication that will keep you alive. Does that make sense? Do y'all understand me at all? Like, is anything I'm saying getting through to any of you? Or are you all just sitting around looking at me as the reason that you're struggling. I'm the reason you're poor. I'm the reason you're sick. I'm the reason that people don't take sick people seriously. I'm the reason that people don't take abuse victims seriously. I'm the reason. But I actually am sick. I actually am an abuse victim. I'm not lying about any of this. And I'm not doing anything to actively hinder anybody else's lives. I am not stopping your husband from receiving his medication. Wherever it is you live is hindering you, not me. I would never personally stop anybody from receiving their medications. So and that's a lot of blame. That's a heavy load to put on the shoulders of somebody who is simply trying to exist. And I know being on the system is the problem. You all hate people that are on the system. You think if nobody was on the system, everybody could be on the system. That's not how it works. If everybody was off of the system, then the taxes would still be insane. Your medications would still be insane. It would all still be happening. It's not my fault. It is absolutely not a single mentally ill woman's fault that the world is in the state that it is.